Next on Stock TV, toe curling news about human rights. Helena, how did you get involved in turning the housing system inside out?
My pal Joe had started getting chummy with slugs taking over their house.
What's a good name for a slug?
I thought, that's not right. So I joined the Equalities Collective. We set out to learn how much people know about their human rights to health and housing.
Oh, fascinating. Now let's hear from Joe.
I filled out a community survey and realised there's power in numbers. So we campaigned for change. Now my house is up to standards and my feet are warm and dry.
And we're much happier.
Our survey revealed that tenants have got used to mould, cold and damp, as if it was normal. We're not a darn wet laughingstock.
Oh, worrying, because mould, cold and damp violate tenants' human rights to adequate housing. Nearly half of the people surveyed said their living conditions jeopardised their health. And now over to Margaret for another toe curling story.
There was so much noise in my flat. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I didn't think my landlord would listen. Thanks to the collective, we were taken seriously, and now we have a bigger place. It's done up to regulations, and I don't hear the Godzilla Glee Club anymore.
The souls of our citizens will not be defeated.
And here's another sock who is tearing out her stitches due to poor housing standards.
I couldn't get up the stairs no matter how many balloons I tried. I met Helena and found out there's lots of us in the same drawer.
We organised a community consultation with some housing authorities and created an accessible housing plan.
Housing must be designed to be accessible or modified to include all of us.
She's right about that. Look at this. All bodies with human rights obligations should adopt an inclusive strategy that considers all potential intersections that prevent access to these human rights. What we have learned is that real change is possible when people mobilise.
You too can be a sock star of healthy housing.
Check out Kairos Women Plus website. Visible Women Plus Community Report, Housing and Health.